Hello, my friend. If you are a wife, I want to share with you 8 things that your husband needs from you. He might be even afraid to talk to you about it, but don't worry, I got you. I'm going to let you in on the secret. I'm going to share with you what he wants so that you can be the kind of wife that he loves coming home to, the kind of wife that he can't resist. Let's have this conversation. Hello again, I am Dorian, and this is Not Easily Broken. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Number 1, respect and honor. Your husband needs respect from his wife. He cannot function in his marriage if he feels like he's disrespected. In Ephesians chapter 5, verse 33, Paul says, "Let wives see that she respect her husband." See, when you respect your husband, you notice him, you regard him, you honor him, you prefer him, you esteem him. It means valuing his opinion, admiring his wisdom and character, and appreciating his commitment to you and the family, and considering his needs and values. I know that most women hear the word respect, honor, or submission, and you're automatically going into panic mode. No, you don't have to have a panic attack. It's not a bad word. If that man is already in submission to God, if he's already loving you and caring for you and adding value to your life, there is no reason for you to panic because he is already being the man and expressing the kind of love that you desire. Listen, my friend, a man would rather feel unloved than inadequate and disrespected by his wife. Your husband needs you to respect him, both privately and publicly. Your husband thrives in an environment where he feels love, where he feels respected and honored. He feels better about himself when he knows that you trust and admire him and believe in him. Yes, a man would rather sense the loss of loving feelings from his wife than to be disrespected by her. Number 2, better communication. I cannot talk about communication enough. Communication is the key. Communication is the solvent of all marital problems. A matter of fact, the problem that you're having right now, it's probably because of bad or poor communication, right? Communication in marriage research shows that the quality of your relationship with your husband is directly related to the quality of your communication skills. And that goes for the husband to the wives also. This is a big problem in marriages today. Men and women don't always communicate the same way. We often don't always see eye to eye in terms of how we process things, and that often causes a lot of problems in marriages. Women and men are not the same when we talk about how we view things. It's just how we were wired. For example, a box may be sitting in the hallway and you need your husband to move it, but you don't tell him. You're just hoping that he would see that you need to move that box. And you watch it for 5 days. Every day that you see the box there, you're getting more and more angrier and resentful. And you could just look at that man and say, "Honey, can you move that box for me and put it downstairs in the basement? Can you take that box and unpack what's in it, put it in the cupboard?" Men love to solve problems. And if you ask him and he didn't do it right away, don't get mad and frustrated. Just ask him again. It's just the way we are. I mean, there's some things that we are so good at. And then there are other times, man, you guys have to look at us and say, "Honey, please, I need your help." It doesn't mean that he's a bad person. But sometimes because of the lack of good communication skills, you turn a molehill into a mountain. You major in the minor things, and it creates big problems. Your husband wants to be understood and accepted for who he is in the relationship. Sometimes your husband has a particular need. He may not know how to communicate, or he will hesitate to communicate it with you because he's afraid that it will create tension. Sometimes you don't listen to your husband. He doesn't want to talk because you don't listen to him. In James chapter 1 and verse 19, it says, "My dear brothers and sisters," he's speaking to both man and woman, husband and wives. He said, "Note this, everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger." We got to be quick to listen. We need to listen. Listen to your husband. Hear what he has to say. And my friend, if this video has added value to you, then do us a favor and hit that like button. It's the best way that you can show your support to our channel and push this video to more audience. Number 3, affirmation and appreciation. Here's the reality. Most husbands think that they get the least benefits and rewards from their marriage. Their job is to work, yes. To take care of the bills, yes, I believe that. Take out the trash, yes. Fix the broken sink, yes. Make sure that the cupboards are not falling apart, yes. I believe that. And of course, wives contribute a whole lot to the marriage too. You do. We celebrate you, we venerate you, we need you. But he feels that even though a lot of the responsibility of the household or the marriage, the relationship, the family falls on his shoulder, and it should be God created men to be leaders. We should lead, we should love, we should protect, we should care. We're supposed to do that. To whom much is given, much is required. But man, sometimes he just need to hear that you appreciate him. By just telling your husband that you love and appreciate him, it goes a long way. Sometimes they don't hear it enough from their wives. Affirmation is affirming what you already know about him. You know that he's a good husband. Tell him. Let him hear it. Oh, honey, thank you for being a good husband. Thank you for being a wonderful father. Thank you for taking care of the home, taking care of the family, doing the things that you do around the house. I appreciate you. That's all it takes. It goes a long way, my friend. Number 4, give him your undivided attention. There are so many distractions affecting marriages today. There is distraction outside of the home. There is also distractions in the home. Technology has invaded our lives. It invade our privacy. It invade our marriage. It invade our relationship. It is everywhere. You know, last year I took my wife out to dinner for her birthday. And while we were sitting down waiting to be served, I look around the room and I said to my wife, I said, babe, look at that. Look at those couples. Instead of them talking and gleaming from each other, leaning to each other, getting to learn and understand each other again, guess what? Their head was in the phone. Everybody, most of them, 80% of them in the room was like this. From each other, not a word. While they're waiting to be served, they couldn't even put away the phone. You and your spouse can be in the same place at the same time and you're not connecting. You can be present and not there. You can be present and not in the moment. It's crazy what's happening. This is the cause of so many different problems. Infidelity, virtual affairs. I mean, it's crazy what these distraction is doing. At the end of a long day, he needs your attention. I know you may be a stay-at-home mom and you have the kids all day long and you're working and you're doing things or you're working from home. I get it. Listen, I know you're doing a lot. However, it's important that you devote time to listen to your husband without interruption. Just hear him out. He wants to be heard and he wants to feel that you sincerely are there listening to him. He might have a bad day at work and maybe something is going on in his personal life. And you just taking the time to give him your undivided attention was what he needed to feel comfortable enough to talk to you about it. Number 5, make sexual intimacy a priority. I know it is important. Yes, it is. Sex is important to a marriage. And if it is important to your husband, it should be important to you too. I always tell wives all the time that don't give their husband sex or they don't think sex is important anymore, that you cannot put a hungry dog in a meat shop and don't expect him to eat meat. You will know why I say this later. One of the biggest stress reliever for a man is good sex from his wife. Yes, good sex from his wife. Sex translates to love in his mind. And I would say this, initiate sex a little bit more often. There is nothing wrong with initiating sex for your husband, the man that you love and you desire. Study has shown that it is one of the things that husband would love their wife to do a little bit more often. Every time that he have to come to you, it just make him feel like he's some greedy, hungry person. Just initiate so that you can create. The initiation is what create the excitement and the desire that he has for you. See, when you initiate sex, it increase his testosterone level, which make him more sexually aroused. Yes, his libido is at a high level. When you initiate sex, you are saying to your husband, I see you. I'm attracted to you. I desire you. I want you. Come and get all of this, baby. I'm ready for you. Come to me. That's what it's saying. There is nothing that turn on your husband more than a wife that initiates sex. Number 6, attractive appearance. Physical appearance is important to your husband. How you look matters to him. A man is visual by nature. That's how he was created by God. Let me explain it clearly so that you can understand. When God wanted to create a woman, the Bible says in Genesis chapter 2 in verse 18 that God said it's not good for the man to be alone. I will create for him a helpmate suitable for him. Keyword, suitable. Yes, not all women are suitable for a man. Yeah, a good man, that is. And so God put the man to sleep, Adam. He took a rib from Adam and he created Eve, the woman. And guess what God did? God presented Eve to Adam. God showcased her. When Adam opened his eyes, he saw this beautiful, amazing, wonderful, gorgeous, attractive, appealing, desirable woman standing right in front of him. Can you imagine waking up out of your sleep? You've never seen anything like that in your life. And when you look, you see another person kind of look like you, but better, more desirable, more appealing. Oh, come on, y'all. You know what I'm talking about. She was standing right there. He was captivated and mesmerized by her beauty. Adam looked at her and said, "You are bone of my bone. You are flesh of my flesh. I will call you woman because you came out of me." Adam couldn't stop looking at her. And guess what? Men have been looking at woman ever since. Oh, you can take it whichever way you want. I'm telling you the facts and I'm telling you what I know. It is your job to help your husband to keep his eyes on you. Oh yeah, let's forget about the other distractions and let the focus be on you. Wear the things that he likes to see you in. Put on that nice dress that he likes to see you wear. Comb your hair in the style that he likes. Put on that lipstick that make you pop, make you look appealing, make you look desirable. There's nothing wrong with that. The easiest way for you to feel good about yourself is to dress up. Dress up for him. Make sure that you take care of your body. I'm not talking about size. If you exercise, great. It's good to be healthy. I would love for you to stay healthy, be healthy, and I would also hope that your husband is helping you to stay healthy. But I'm not talking, listen, let me tell you something. It doesn't matter your size. There's nothing more attractive to a man than a confident wife. And confident come in all different size, shape, and fashion. Just be you. Just love being yourself. Show up for you every day. Be comfortable in your own skin and be the best version of yourself. And let him enjoy what God bless him with. Let him enjoy you. Number 7, be his safe place. Are you the kind of wife he loves coming home to? It is a rough place out there in society for men in this day and time and in this age. His masculinity is constantly under attack. Listen, it's very difficult for him to express himself without him feeling like he's been looked at as an abusive person. If he get angry, he's toxic. I mean, the culture now is just hostile and very, very unfavorable towards men. But I'm asking you, is his home the kind of home that he loved coming home to? Does he rather hang out with his boys after work or go to happy hour at the bar after he finished working? Is it easier for him to do overtime at work than to come home to you? If he cannot feel safe at home with you, then where and who should he feel safe with? You got to create that environment where he feels safe, he feels protected, he feels like he can come and just unwind and be who he is called by God to be. Number 8, be his help. God created you to be his helpmate. You are his partner. You are in this together. I know what you're saying. He doesn't like when I help him. He doesn't want me to do anything. He doesn't listen to what I say. I get it. I get it. That's his pride. That's his ego. I'm telling you that he needs you more than he probably wants you to know. He needs you. The Bible said that he who find a wife find a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. He is favorable because he found you. The devil doesn't want him to understand that you have visions and goals and purpose, and you and him coming together can do something great in the marriage. I know that if he listened to you more, he's a better person. You can help him to create destiny. You can help him to birth purpose and destiny for himself, for you, and for the marriage. I know. I've been married for 29 years. I'm a better man because of the woman that I marry. Now, if I wanted to be a better man by myself, then I would stay single. But the fact that I'm married, I have to depend on who God has blessed me with to help me to accomplish my purpose and my destiny. Her womb is not just to push out babies. And God bless us with 2 sons. It's about helping me to birth purpose. You are about helping him to birth purpose in his destiny. And sometimes you just got to pray to God and ask God to give you the insight and give you the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding to really pour into him. Because I'm telling you, sometimes it's hard for him to listen. But he needs you. He can't live without you. I know what I'm talking about. So that's what you need to do. You got to be his help. Both of you guys. You're driving down the street and you missed the exit and you say, honey, shouldn't you get off that exit? He would drive 10 miles down the road before he honestly start recognizing that he made a mistake, that he's supposed to turn around and go back the other way. It's pride. He needs you. You are his help. You are his good thing because he found you. And my friends, that's it for this video. These are the 8 points that I want to bring out to you. I hope it had some value to you. And here's a great video that you need to watch. And guys, thank you so much for watching again. May God bless you. And I cannot wait to see you in the next one.